Loud Esmond here, and we are there. We are at the end of the XFL season. Did pretty well picking the XFL. Man, have I been terrible at the USFL lately. Oh, 1-3 last week. Although not all of them were official picks. I just personally went 1-3 on what I was thinking. But I did lose the majority of my picks again. I don't even want to talk about the USFL. We're focused on the XFL championship. Okay. So, XFL championship, you've got the Arlington Renegades taking on the DC Defenders. The Defenders were the class of the league. By the way, this is 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, 5 o'clock Pacific. Just kidding, 5 o'clock Pacific time. I will actually be on the East Coast this weekend, so I'm going to be in sort of that weird time zone for us in the West Coast. We're used to seeing these games a little bit earlier. So it's prime time ABC. The XFL, frankly, has put a much more exciting product on the field than the USFL. I'm hoping the USFL gets better. But when they're burying the games on Peacock, yeah, not a good sign. So to the championship game. Well, you're looking at a -6.5, -7 for the Defenders. Frankly, I think that's a short price. I think there's a lot of overreaction going into the Renegades just pretty much mopping the floor with what was left of the Houston season. But let's face it, the Roughnecks were overrated all season. They played really bad teams at the beginning of the season to sort of pad their lead in their division. They barely hung on to it. Yes, the Renegades had a less than 500 record going into the championship game. Well, the sub-championship game, division championship game with the Roughnecks. But the Renegades had gotten awful QB play all season. And now their QB play with their late season trade has gotten a lot better. So the Roughnecks, who weren't great, get beat by a team that's on the upswing. But do I think the Renegades are going to stay with the DC Defenders? No. The Defenders have been the best team in the league all year long. I don't see any reason to believe why they won't just destroy the Renegades. The Renegades are a fraud who played a fraud. So when they face the Defenders, they're going to get exposed. They got blown out both times they played them earlier in the year. I see no reason for this to be any different. So there's Loud Esmond right there telling you this is going to be a blowout. I don't think this is going to be a very good game. I think you're going to see the XFL championship end pretty lopsided in favor of the Defenders. I'm Loud Esmond for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better